One voice can challenge injustice. Because speaking up does not mean shouting louder than everyone else. Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about why speaking up matters. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stayed silent? Not because you don't care, but because you thought your voice wouldn't matter? Be honest, I have. We all have. Maybe it was when someone made a cruel joke and you knew it was wrong, but said nothing. Maybe it was when you saw someone being left out, but you didn't speak up. Why? Because deep down, we sometimes believe this lie. I am just one person. What difference can I make? But let me tell you the truth. One person can change everything. Think about this. In 1955, a quiet woman named Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus. One act, one voice. She didn't shout. She didn't argue. She simply said no. And that no echoed across the nation. It helped ignite the civil rights movement in America. One voice, backed by courage. Fast forward to today. Have you heard of Greta Thunberg? At just 15, she skipped school to protest outside her country's parliament, alone, holding a sign about climate change. People laughed. Then people listened. Now, she's spoken at the UN, inspired millions of young people, and started global climate strikes. All of that started with one voice. Still not convinced? Let me tell you this. A recent study from the University of British Columbia found out when just 25% of a group adopts a new belief or behavior, it can shift the majority opinion. Just 1 in 4 is enough to spark change. Okay, now imagine this. What if you were the 1 in 4? Or the very first one? Maybe your voice won't be in the news. Maybe you will start a global strike. But your voice still matters. Because change doesn't always begin with the microphone. Sometimes it starts with a quiet, hey, that's not okay. Or a brave, actually I disagree. Or even a kind, are you alright? Because speaking up does not mean shouting louder than everyone else. It means speaking the truth, even when your voice shakes. It means using your words when silence feels easier. Let me be honest with you. Yes, speaking up is scary. You might get ignored, you might be judged, but you know what's worse? Regret. Wishing you had said something, wishing you had done something. Because silence often protects the problem, not the solution. So, I will leave you with this. If Rosa had stayed seated, if Greta had stayed home, would we see the movements we see today? You don't need to be famous to make a difference. You don't need millions of followers or a viral video. You just need to speak. Because one voice, your voice, can start a ripple. And ripple, they turn into waves. So next time you think, it's just me, remember this. One voice can challenge injustice. One voice can inspire others. One voice can change the world. And maybe, just maybe, that voice is yours. Thank you.